morning, Covalent TV. This is Marina Shafir, the problem, the one and only problem, the only problem that you will ever need. And I wanted to give a shout out to Daryl and Werner. And I just wanted to say, keep on stepping and keep on being honest and keep on being hardworking. And thank you for supporting me, and thank you for consistently being there for when I am performing. I just want to say thank you, and keep doing you. Keep being the honest podcast problem that you are. Take it easy.
Are we rolling? Are we rolling? Covalent, Covalent TV, Covalent, Covalent TV. Get the records.
What am I doing, bro?
What up, Mr. Kate here. Make sure you're checking out Covalent TV.
Hello, this is Zelina Vega here, sending lots of love to Daryl and Werner of Covalent TV and the channel itself. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Thank you so much for the support of the wrestling world, and congratulations on working extremely hard on your pro wrestling reviews and continuing to give the people what they want, you know? So sending love your way. Hope you're happy, healthy, and safe.
What's going on, you guys? It's the one and only Black Dahlia. I am the cutie with the booty, hottie with the body, thong wearing, chainsaw wielding scream queen, and you're watching Covalent TV.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we know it's a Saturday, goddammit. Y'all are not used to seeing us on this fine, lovely day of the week, but y'all better go ahead and get used to it at least for the night, ladies and gentlemen. So that means welcome to your AEW Collision and Battle of the Belts, if I'm not mistaken, 12 live review. It is your boy, Mr. Starkson.
Big dub.
What is going on to everybody in the house tonight? How are y'all doing? How is everybody's weekend so far? Man, y'all might think because it's Saturday, we probably gonna phone this shit in. We just gonna talk and lollygag. Hell no, man. We still bringing that heat. Thank you, Chelsea Green, for following. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do what we can when we can, and we gonna put on a goddamn show because that is just what we do here, ladies and gentlemen. But first, before we do anything and I tell y'all what we got going on, I need y'all to do something for us, man. Be a part of that like gang. Hit the like button. Share this stream. Retweet it. All of that good stuff. Make sure these comments are nice and hefty. Go ahead and put a 1 in the comment section, beautiful people. And also, hold on, wait. I'm going to wait till Jason's alert gets through playing. Do what Cairo's Objective just did, man. He sent through a $5 super chat out the gate saying, man, it's been a great night of wrestling. Keep up that good work, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? So that means 2 more donations, and we already going to church just out the gate, man. And shouts out to the word hefty. I will always shout out the word hefty.
That's right.
Okay. If you are hefty, then you know that applies to you. If you are not hefty, don't pretend that you are. Okay? All right, I'm seeing a lot of ones. Okay, I like seeing the ones in here. TJ Johnson, what's going on over there on Facebook? Xavier Jones. I see everybody. I see everybody in the building tonight. Let's get it a little more heavy in here. You know what I mean? Let's share that stream. Let's take the opportunity. Also, you know, I got a pregame. I'm just marinating everything right now. We ain't gonna get there just yet because Werner got some stuff he want to talk about, and I got some stuff I want to talk about. It's gonna be a good show, man. Y'all might want to lock in for this one. Y'all might want to sit down and enjoy this while it lasts because your boy got shit to do. So we'll see what happens. Okay. All right. Now we know we have a job to do. Let's see if our soundboard is working on this beautiful Saturday. You know what I'm saying? We're going to bring you beautiful people the news, whole one special. Dumbass! There we go. Accountable. And bring you facts, data, statistics as we go because that is just what we do. Hey. But let's not delay any further. Let's go ahead and get into 10 News.
So, what is it? So, and Netflix and WWE are still trying to figure out the length of the show.
Let's try a runtime of 1 minute.
Can you please?
Let's give it a runtime to see what they can do with
where'd
a minute.
You find this?
Yeah. I think that's fair. Don't you think that's fair?
I mean, they already have a championship for that 1 minute.
Oh, God. And one belongs to Candice LeBoring.
That's right.
So look at that. Look at how they operate, ladies and gentlemen. Look at how they operate. But I think they'll get that sorted out. Hopefully SmackDown stays 2 hours and hopefully Raw stays at 2 hours as well because that's just better on me and Werner's sanity. We don't want to watch 3 hours of WWE programming. It's bad enough with 2. I'm sure it would be bad with 1, okay? That's why I said they need to go to that brand spanking new 1 minute format. Let's see how that works. Give it a try. WWE, I just ask that you give it a try. Go ahead.
Mo Dunch is going to come on here and be like, there was 0.4 seconds of wrestling.
Oh, me. There was a fraction of a second of wrestling. Straight up. That also announcing matches 2 weeks in advance has become one of my favorite things in wrestling lately. Well, AEW was doing that a lot at the beginning. I don't know why they got away from it. Might have been a Jimmy Jacobs thing, but I don't want to place everything on Jimmy Jacobs. Who knows why they got away from it? But
I blame CM Punk.
But I'm glad to see that they are getting back to it because that gives you time to build up to matches and feel excited about them. Ain't that something?
Mm-hmm.
Don't y'all want to feel excited? I want to feel excited. I'm going to feel excited after this review. Very excited. That's why I'm a little groggy now. Okay? But we are here. We are here. That is all that matters. We are here, okay? We are in attendance. And if y'all appreciate our attendance, go ahead and drop a 2 in the comment section for us real quick. Make that shit happen. All right. So I'm going to ask everybody a quick question, and it's going to be the same question that likely y'all saw me present on Twitter because the tweet went viral, and I mean it went super fucking viral out of nowhere. I asked a very, very, very simple, not even elaborate question. It's a very down the middle question. Do you believe WWE fans are wrestling fans? Yay or damn nay? Which one?
No.
And I think the only thing I would have did different with the way I typed that is say fans of wrestling. That's probably the only thing I would have done differently. But, I mean, that doesn't really change the general premise of the question either way it goes. It doesn't change the object of the question. Werner, I'm going to give you a chance to finally make an executive decision in your life. You ready? Do you want to forego your drone accountability to speak on what you want to speak on or your talking point?
Yes,
okay,
we'll
because I'm going to forego mine to speak on what I want to speak on. So I think we're going to mix it up tonight. It's Saturday. Let's do something different. Let's go to the hibachi grill, drop this shit on it, and let's get to cooking. Come on.
All right, so this kind of kicked off last night talking about viewership of WNBA and how it's beating Monday Night Raw. And I believe SmackDown as well. So, and then I sent you another story, and you're going to talk on that. But I did a little digging, and I found out that soccer Not just any kind of soccer, kids. Women's soccer is kicking WWE's ass.
WIMMIN. WIMMIN, ladies and gentlemen. Women.
Women.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is kicking WWE's ass. They've had over 49 games with over 10,000 fans. Uh-huh.
Whoa. Women's soccer?
Women's soccer.
WIMMIN.
Yes.
Wow.
And this is from June 27th, 2024.
Wow. Do you want to, talk a little bit more on that and why that's a big deal? Because people hear that and they're probably going, okay, well, sports get views and attendance. What's the problem? Explain why that's important.
Considering WWE considers itself a sports entity or a sports entertainment entity, and that they can get just as many fans as, say, the NFL, the NBA.
Oh, God.
Those big time people. We're here to say they're getting their ass kicked by women's soccer.
And I tried to give them a little bit of a stretch with the WNBA because I'm like, okay, if WWE considers themselves the standard in sports entertainment and so on and so forth, let's be honest here. WWE is just about as entertaining as WNBA basketball. I said it. I said the quiet part loud. Oops. There I go saying the quiet part aloud again. But that's subjective. I understand that is subjective, okay? But I will say this, because I want to transition over to something that Werner brought up. Guys, this is very important because y'all are going to hear this and realize why I say all the time the only thing keeping the WWE alive is the WWE drones and the WWE bubble. Werner, give that number on the WNBA and what they're pulling in or didn't pull in, for a lack of better terms.
Oh, they missed the mark by $40 million.
$40 million, ladies and gentlemen. The WNBA was operating in the red after this season, ladies and gentlemen. What does it tell you when a basketball league, a women's basketball league that isn't breaking even whatsoever, is beating them in ratings and attendance? You want me to tell you what the fundamental difference is between the WNBA and the WWE? The cast and crew of basement dwellers that prop this product up and keep it alive with YouTube monetization dollars, keep it alive with merch sales, I'm telling you, if the WWE drones, and this lends credibility to my argument that I said about 2 months ago, if the WWE drones wiped off the face of the earth tomorrow, WWE would die. WWE cannot create new fans. I am saying that definitively. Now, somebody might say, oh, you can't prove that. You can't prove that. Oh, and if you wipe out anybody's core fan base, of course the entity will die. Not necessarily. There's new fans of Power Rangers being born every day.
They're selling all their stuff off.
Think about all the movie reboots that have been extremely successful.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true at all. It would only affect WWE. Now, drones, I know that's probably really hard for you to hear and to admit, but it's the truth. If y'all disappeared and y'all wiped out, WWE would die. Not they'd stagger and fall and maybe they could get up somewhere down. No, they would die. Flat out. No questions asked. That would be the last you hear of the WWE. Which is why I think they continue to breed more drones and groom their kids into watching the product so the product does not die. But here's the problem. Kids don't think the WWE is cool unless their parents force it on them. Y'all want to know a test I did? I did a little, it's a very small net of research. Very small net of research. I asked my nephew, because he belongs to a friend group that he talks to on FaceTime and all that stuff. It's about 45 kids, all high-pitched voices. It's terrible. But I asked every single one of them on that call, do they watch the WWE or know of the WWE? One of them said they only know who it is because of Roman Reigns. Another one said they only know who it is because of Seth Rollins. And the rest of them were like, nah, I don't watch that. So 2 kids out of 45 were like, nah.
Good on those 45 parents.
43.
43.
So what does that tell you? What does that actually tell you? Unless the nerdy ass parent that they are the spawn of shoves WWE in front of their face because it's what they grew up with, these kids are not watching it, bro. They're not. And to make matters worse, if the WNBA was pulling in the merch sales and all of the other factors and TV deal numbers that WWE was pulling in, I'm pretty sure they would double it somehow. As of today. Now, I wouldn't have said that last year, but as of today, if the WNBA TV rights were up and they had the fan base support that WWE has, the WNBA would get like a fucking $3 billion deal. They'd get some ridiculous ass number. Probably 4. That is the great equalizer of WWE's existence. The WWE drone fan base. Go ahead.
Their deal's up in 2025. They make $200 million per season, and it's $2.2 billion for the full term.
Oh yeah, so I'm in the ballpark. They're probably going to double that. There's a strong likelihood that they double that, guys. I don't know if y'all are hearing what I'm saying to y'all. Hell, if they keep playing the way they playing, they might triple it. Because those ladies have stepped their game up this season. They get a lot of shit for WNBA basketball being boring and all that stuff. This season, it was actually all right. I watched a lot of Chicago Sky games. I was actually entertained. So let me correct myself from earlier. WWE is more of a, accurate comparison to like 2021 WNBA. Same level of entertainment value. But how did the WWE allow the WNBA to pass them up in entertainment value? And judging from what I just heard, they probably gonna pass them up in TV deal money too, and media rights deal money too. Very soon. I'm telling you right now, WWE can do whatever they want to their fan base, and they're going to come back. Now, y'all might be wondering, why do you say that? I go back to the question I asked earlier. Do you believe WWE fans are wrestling fans? Now, we went ahead and we just, decided we're not going to do our drone accountabilities tonight. We're going to just address things as they come. But I saw a comment that was so goddamn outrageous. It almost flew under the radar. Like, I was scrolling and I probably would have missed it if I wasn't paying so close attention to the comments. This is not to go overlooked. And I'm going to call your name out just because of how absurd this comment is. This person, Alan E. Watson, said, no, they're WWE fans. And that's fine. WWE is more popular than wrestling. I'm going to let that one sit on the grill for a second. I'm going to let that one sit on the grill for 1 second. How absurd let me stop myself. How absurd, what level of lunacy, how absolutely insane do you have to be to say the WWE is bigger than wrestling? Now, here's why I want to address this as well. Werner, if somebody accuses you of grape, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know you didn't do it.
Yeah.
Would you be defensive?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, would you be defensive? Like, would you be like, oh, no, I didn't. No, you would just be like, no, I didn't do it.
Right.
You defend yourself, but you wouldn't be defensive.
Right.
And I also grew up in an FBA household. Y'all know this. Come on now, obviously. But my mom would always say, if you ain't lying and you ain't living foul, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you are, it's going to come to the light. The amount of WWE drones, because that wasn't, I'm sorry, I'm starting to lean away from calling them fans. WWE drones got so defensive under that post. So defensive. So just dismissive and so snarky. What do you think the second W in WWE means? Y'all are saying that about a company that literally shuns wrestling. Y'all are saying that about a company where both people who have ran creative for it have told you that they don't look at the company as a wrestling company. Y'all are the same people that say work rate means nothing without stories and video packages. Right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I missing something?
I don't think you're missing anything.
Yo, this is what I mean when I say y'all got to pick a struggle. Oh, it's not mutually exclusive to like wrestling and like WWE. No one said that. Just like I said, if it doesn't apply to you, why are you being defensive? Why are you even commenting? If you know or you think that the question is stupid, why are you commenting? If the question is just so absurd, why are you commenting? I don't reply to stuff that I think is stupid. I don't reply to stuff that doesn't apply to me. I don't put my 2 cents in where it don't belong. I don't deposit a $2 bill into the bank of who gives a fuck. Why y'all so defensive? And then I started to notice, because as I scrolled, the comments just got worse and worse and worse, which typically is what it is with WWE drones. Then they start going to this age-old deflection that they always go to. Oh, I don't like how AEW fans gatekeep. I don't like how wrestling fans gatekeep. I'm like, gatekeep? Gatekeep? You mean like how WWE was gatekeeping professional wrestling for 20 years? You mean like that? You mean gatekeep like telling every other wrestling promotion, including TNA, that they were the minor leagues? You mean gatekeeping like how y'all call AEW an outlaw mud show just because it's not WWE? You mean gatekeeping like that? Let's have a fucking dialogue, shall we?
What about the gatekeeping with arenas?
Talk about it.
So as we reported, what, yesterday? Thursday? One of the two. WWE is doing running 2300 Arena. Famous ECW Arena. Come to find out tonight, in 2 weeks, a couple days before the big rematch, AEW is going to be in Philadelphia. How much you want to bet they tried to get 2300 Arena for a Collision?
And you think them people at the 2300 Arena is going to turn down WWE notoriety and the WWE bag
I bet you all it took was a phone call from Paul.
That's all it took. That's all it took. And don't be surprised if y'all see a story like that come out probably a week after the event.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be surprised. Don't come to us like, did you see the... We just literally told you what the highest likelihood of what happened was. Straight up. But let's get it. Hold on. I forgot to hit the super chats. I am so sorry. Cairo's objective, it came through with 5 smackaroos. Asking, did y'all check out the MLP pay-per-view? Thought it was a solid first show, almost half a touch. Yeah, 2 more donations and we there. I didn't get the opportunity to watch it. I did not get the opportunity to watch it. We're going to try to figure out what we're going to do for tomorrow. But, yeah, we, again, didn't get the opportunity to watch it, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. At least I didn't. I don't know if we're in the call a glimpse. I saw some clips. See, that's a great example. I saw some clips. Do you see me commenting on the show just based off of those clips?
Nope.
WWE drones, y'all could learn something. Y'all could learn something. See how that works?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not speaking on shit I don't know anything about. Said they doing that opposite of World's End in Orlando, same night down the street. Here's the funny part about that. If you don't think there's going to be some WWE fuckery when it comes to that World's End event, you are smoking.
Mm-hmm.
I got a feeling WWE is going to be like, free tickets right outside the arena where World's End is happening. And all of the fair walkers are going to run down the street to go to that. What, ain't it a house show?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to run down the street to go to a damn house show.
You know, if I was Tony, I'd pull a DX.
Why not?
Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Go ahead and declare war. Fuck it. They've already done it to you.
Right. And technically Cody did it for you when he smashed the throne. But we're supposed to forget about that.
And that dude is such a fucking hypocrite. All right. Let me read a few more comments. I want to see what the community's talking about.
Real quick. Can we get back to my, because this is where
go ahead.
This is where this is where it really blew my mind. Their pre-show on Ion, 4.6 mil.
For who?
Soccer.
Wow. So it really makes me question. It really, really, like, sincerely makes me question. Why do people consider WWE a hot commodity? I told y'all what the great equalizer is. I told y'all if the drones disappear tomorrow, WWE would die almost immediately. That's the only thing holding them up. It's not the product. I promise you it's not the product. The product is garbage. I promise you it's not the product. Said, oh, I know that they're going to do that shit. Let me see what else y'all talking about. See what else y'all got going on. Said, I would never waste my money on the WWE event. No, I got a feeling WWE is going to camp outside the arena. Mm-hmm. They're going to offer free tickets and probably some free merch.
Mm-hmm.
And say, hey, do you want to come over here? They probably going to, you know what I think they're going to do? They going to offer the fucking, man, I don't even got words. I don't know why I'm not able to articulate right now.
Cody's going to be there. Don't you want to watch Cody?
No.
Roman Reigns is going to be there.
Hold on. That ain't where I'm going with it. No. Where I'm going with this is this. They going to offer the whole kit and caboodle. They going to be like, you want tickets? Do you want merch? Hell, we'll even throw in a meet and greet, but you got to come right now.
Yeah, right.
They going to offer them the full, that's what I was looking for, full VIP package. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
Pause. The whole damn thing. It wouldn't shock me. Oh, we got Rhea Ripley here tonight. Do you want to meet her?
Will she still be under contract at that point?
Yeah, Ray Donovan, yeah, you get what I'm getting at. Said they will offer front row seats. Yeah, they going, well, I don't think front row. They probably going to offer like second and third row for sure. But yeah.
Well, hard cam side.
But yeah, they gonna definitely be outside that arena like, hey, we got the Codemeister. He's going to be wearing his Homelander jacket. You'll want to meet him in his blonde follicles? I promise you. And Tony Khan is going to have to send his bitch-made ass gatekeepers out there to try to shoo him away. But they so bitch-made that I doubt that they actually going to shoo him away. So he going to have to go get the damn security.
I bet you like, oh, we'll take the tickets.
Yeah. John Schneider probably going to go.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Tony Khan, you got to get rid of your gatekeepers, man. They only giving interviews to certain people. They only giving media credentials to certain people. You got to get rid of your gatekeepers, man. Your media perception would get way better if you did.
Facts.
I promise you, it would get better overnight. And it's not sour grapes because, again, I've done media for AEW. You know what I'm saying? I know most of the wrestlers already, so I'm good. It's just, how does nobody call that out? Oh, I know, because they're butt buddies with them. Fightful is in bed with them. PW Insider's in bed. Well, no, PW Insider's in bed with WWE. But, yeah, it's a joke. It's a fucking joke. That you could give me free tickets to that shit, I still won't go. Well, here's the thing. They're going to do what we've been telling AEW to do.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know why Tony Khan hasn't figured this out. I saw the Collision attendance for tonight. Well, because they filmed it Thursday. I saw that attendance on that other side. I saw it. Tony, would it have absolutely killed your pocket to have a street team on the outside of the arena, or go to nearby bars, or go to nearby strip malls and be like, hey, come to this event, free of charge. It's a wrestling event. Come kick it. Would it really hurt your pocket that much for a collision? TNA even uses a street team, man.
Mm-hmm.
They just hit me up asking if I wanted to be a part. I said, nah, man, I'm good. Shouts out to Ross over there at TNA, good friend. I gotta start setting up some more interviews with him because he has sent me a lot of stuff for interviews, but I just haven't been in the right mind space. I haven't been allowed to be in the right mind space because it's been one thing after another, after another, after another. But we don't bring our personal lives to these streams. But trust me, guys, it's been one thing after a fucking another. I have to get my mind right for an interview. Because how can I ask somebody how good their life is going if I'm like, fuck, I hate everything. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you got to be in the right mind space to do an interview. That's why a lot of people who y'all see their interviews is real dry. It's real sterile. It has no format. It's just, let me just blurt a whole bunch of questions at you and a whole bunch of like, you know, well, the fans want to know type of questions. That's boring. I admire Chris Van Vliet's work ethic. I do. I admire it. But, dude, his interviews are absolute dick.
Mm-hmm.
They are not a good listen. I even tried to put on one as background noise. I was like, I got to cut this shit off. He's like a surfer dude from Huntington Beach, California that works at the snootiest nightclub in LA doing interviews with pro wrestlers. Listen to his voice. Now that I've said that, you will not be able to unhear it. I swear to God, now that I have said that, you will not be able to unhear it. Because I know some of y'all watch his interviews. I'm not stupid. I'm not judging you for it. But I'm telling you, he sounds like a Huntington Beach surfer that works at the most pretentious, douchiest club in LA. And to add to it, as a doorman.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I hear his voice, that's what I hear. So I can't lock in with his interview. Plus his questions are terrible too. He'll like luck into a question where the wrestler opens up a little bit more than they did with his other questions. And then he'll clip that and put it up on social media. I'm not knocking the hustle, man. I'm not knocking the hustle. But please stop putting those clips up trying to pretend like your interviews are exciting. Because when people go to watch them and they listen, they like, oh my God, this is terrible. You know what y'all do with his interviews, and I notice this? Y'all vanity watch his interviews. Y'all watch his interviews just because y'all see y'all favorite wrestler attached to it.
Yeah.
Y'all don't watch his interviews for him. But he's built a brand off of being the dude next to the dude. Brutus the Barber Beefcake for all you old heads.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
He has built a career being the dude next to the dude or next to the woman. That's what he's built a career off of. Simon Miller, same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. And this ain't haterade. It's just the truth. His interviews suck.
Damn, son, where'd you find
And if for
this?
any reason whatsoever it gets to him, what we just said gets to him, I stand on it. I stand on it. Dog, I've watched like 5 of your interviews, couldn't make it through all 5.
Damn.
Couldn't make it through all 5. And let me tell y'all a little secret. I only told Werner this off stream, but it's the truth. Hey, bro, wrestlers only use you for your platform, dog. They don't really fuck with you like that. They use you for clout. You're that dude. Y'all know who DJ Academics is? Drake uses DJ Academics for clout. He does. He does. Now, you might say, why does Drake need to do that? Because in the music industry, in order to keep your popularity, you have to have this little thing called dick riders. DJ Academics is a Drake dick rider. Chris Van Vliet is a wrestling business dick rider. So those wrestlers go, okay, cool. In exchange, you know what we gonna do? We gonna use you for all the clout you got. And last time I checked, that is the literal pro wrestling definition of a mark.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say the 3 wrestlers who I spoke to that told me this and confirmed this, because I'm not that messy. But it was 3 wrestlers, one of which is an older wrestler too. Part of an old, very popular tag team. That was like, yeah, man, I mean, the boys just really use his platform just because he has a big platform. We don't really care. And I was like, whoa. Took me off guard. I was like, I thought y'all fuck with him. And then I look at a picture of Chris Van Vliet and I look at wrestlers and I go, nah. Nah. They don't even look like they come from the same universe. And if somebody wants to come in here and be like, oh, well, Chris Van Vliet used to wrestle. Working a couple fucking indie matches as a ham and egger is not being a wrestler.
Looking at you, Sean Ross Sapp.
I don't even claim my wrestling lineage as much as I probably should. I probably should. But I don't. You know why? Because I didn't end up on TV. So you don't see me like, I'm a wrestler. I was once a wrestler. I may bring it up once in every blue moon. Because I guarantee you that's what people who defend him are going to say. They're going to be like, well, he was in the business at one point. What about you? I'll be like, okay, so was I. And then you know what they're going to do? They're going to go to sign language. Well, fuck you. He's better than you. He has a bigger following. Fuck you. Okay. His interviews still suck. His interviews still suck. Now, if anybody disagrees, please let me know. If you enjoy his interviews, please let me know. But again, guys, I tried to make it through 5 of them. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. It's like listening to a fucking white DJ Academics. So when that happened, you got to tell me what was going through your mind when you slid under that ring. Go look
Whoa, that's so wacky.
Yeah, go look at the fucking clips. Am I lying, dude?
No. You fell asleep under the ring?
That's
Whoa.
unbelievable. Whoa, man. He's so fake. He's so fake. Core Jade's titties are realer than this motherfucker. Respectfully. But he has so many people that dick rides him that I'm like, dog. You lucky life has been so crazy for me these past 2 years. Because do you know how many interviews I could have lined up? And now going into 2025, I'm just playing to say, I'm waiting to see if I could go 3 months without some fuck shit happening. If I could go 3 months without some fuck shit happening, y'all gonna see interviews on interviews on interviews on interviews on interviews on interviews. Y'all want to get a glimpse of what I'm like when I'm in interview mode? Go look at what I did at last year's WrestleCade. I knocked out like 4 or 5. No, I knocked out 6. I haven't dropped, 3 of them? No, 7. I did 7. I didn't drop 3 of them. I said, someday I'm just going to drop it on you motherfuckers. Y'all going to be like, damn, I ain't know you got to interview. I did like 7 interviews in 2 days. 7 interviews in 2 days. At a convention. Now, y'all might go, that doesn't sound too impressive. Have y'all ever been to a convention? Do y'all know how chaotic that is? Do y'all know how hard it is to pull wrestlers off the floor during a convention? It ain't easy.
No.
Because they handlers be like, where you going?
We got to make money.
Yeah. So if I was able to do 7 interviews in 2 days in a convention setting and in a meet and greet setting with Lisa Marie Varon, she was a great friend of mine in general. I knew she would have gave me an interview regardless. And Mickie James at the same time. I've never told y'all this story. Or at least I think I haven't. Then we're going to move on with the show. We're going to get into Collision. I might have told y'all this story one other time. Now I think about it. Y'all want to see how this shit is really done? Let me get into interview mode and do what I did with that Mickie James and Lisa interview. Victoria, as you guys know her. Let me get into that mode. You know why? Because when I was done with that interview, the whole room stood up and gave a fucking ovation. Ask your favorite interviewers, can they do that? Ask your favorite podcasters, can they do that? Ask them. If you ever get an opportunity, because some of y'all be subscribed to their Patreons and shit, if y'all ever get the opportunity, ask them, have they ever gotten a standing O for any interview they've ever done? Ever. Ever. And I'm going to do it again this year. I'm going to do it again this year. I'm going to go down there. I'm looking to double the amount of interviews I did last year. And guess what? If I get put in front of a crowd again, it's probably going to happen again. Now, if y'all wondering why I'm going on this rant, it's because I am so tired of people taking from the business and they don't have the talent to double it, triple it, quadruple it. If you're going to take so much from the business, at least flip that shit. You got to think of it like you a drug dealer. If you get a brick, you got to find a way to flip that brick so you could get some more bricks on a re-up and flip that for even more. A lot of these motherfuckers are stagnant. And you know what the problem with that is? Because they're stagnant, they're fucking up the marketplace. Because the people who are fans of those people, they not going to look nowhere else. Which brings me full circle. That is exactly the problem with WWE drones. They don't look anywhere else. They don't have any discipline other than to the WWE and no discipline towards professional wrestling. And if they did, they wouldn't be defensive about asking the question of if they enjoy wrestling. You see how I brought that full circle?
Mm-hmm.
I'm too good at this, bro. Cat said, that is true. I seen you. Yeah, I know you did. Said 10,000 other people trying to see wrestlers. Right. You got any further comments, sir? Our comment section is froze up. Y'all got to get this shit popping.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Y'all slowing this bitch down. Drop a 1 in the comment section, yo.
No, you said it pretty much eloquently enough.
I'm just putting that out there for y'all to understand, okay? Because it's embarrassing. It's nasty fucking work out here, man. All these motherfucking podcasters that got fan bases of 300,000 people, but ain't moving no needles.
Right.
WWE got a fan base of probably 1 billion people, ain't moving no needles. It gotta be a shakeup, man. It gotta be a shakeup in the business, bro. But like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. Come on through, man. Support your boys, man. Hit us off on the Cash App, Streamlabs link, or Super Chats. We appreciate all the support. Everybody that is in here rocking it out. We appreciate y'all, man. Oh, excuse me. Again, guys, normally we don't go live on Saturday, but it's good to see some people in here helping us get this shit popping, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ray Donovan said Covalent TV should have 1 million subscribers. I agree.
Share.
I agree.
Share.
I agree. You will not find me disagreeing with that statement. And all it takes is the one look. I can't say it enough. That's all it takes. So y'all sharing, y'all might not think it means anything at all. Y'all might share, and somebody might see it that could give us that look.
Mm-hmm.
And now, boom, we at 1 million subscribers. That's all it takes, bruh. That's why we encourage y'all to share so much.
Yeah, because honestly, what's to say Tony finally relents and comes on our show because you guys have shared enough or clipped it to him enough on Twitter and added him enough on Twitter
That he bypasses the gatekeepers and goes, I want to go on this show.
Mm-hmm.
We need to show that we have a strong grassroots movement. And I'm not dissing nobody in the building. Y'all know I love y'all. We ain't going to do that with 19 people on YouTube, man. We got to get that going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? We got to get that going. Share the YouTube stream, too. Now, I understand the algorithm is a game of luck. I understand that about YouTube. I've kind of gotten that. There's people that have had channels for 10 years, and then they just have one video just take off. So I understand that aspect of it. It's really luck of the draw with the YouTube algorithm. It really is. So there's no way of knowing with that, okay? Shouts out to the 219 people watching across every platform we got going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for watching and tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all. Go ahead and drop some fire emojis in the comment section. We gonna go ahead and collide for the night, man. Let's get into Collision, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and Battle of the Belts 12. Let's not forget that. So Collision would kick off with Richard O'Shea going against Assault Rifle Fox.
Yep.
They had some fast-paced sequences in this match, but it did not feel rushed whatsoever, ladies and gentlemen. They made sure to play to the crowd within their moves, not by playing to the camera and taunting. They played to the crowd with their moves. They slowed down so the crowd could digest and pick up on the pace. And they were honestly met with a Fight Forever chance. It was pretty dope to see. It was dope to see. But Ricochet won with his vertigo finisher after about a 15-minute match. It was about 15 minutes. Solid match.
Yeah.
And it's good to see AR Fox back on TV. He's one of those guys that kills it every time he goes out there. And Ricochet actually hung on the microphone after this match, man, challenging Takeshita.
Short, sweet, and to the point. That's what he needs to do, is have a short, sweet, to the point promo.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise,
give your comments on this match.
I love this match. When I saw AR Fox, I'm like, oh, he's still in the company. That's awesome. Because I remember last year with the whole debacle with him going to All In and not being able to.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Tony was livid because you didn't see him on TV forever.
True indeed.
True indeed. So I'm glad he's on there. I'm glad he's still rocking it out. He has great chemistry with Ricochet. Hopefully he can build on that performance, and hopefully we can see more of him going forward. I also like I just enjoyed this match. Again, AEW gives you matches that you want to see again.
Mm-hmm.
They always leave something left to be on the table so you can watch again.
And that is the beauty of AEW to a science, man. Like, just when you think they're gonna kind of like lull you to sleep, like how sometimes they do on Rampage, they go, "Nah, man, we got this good wrestling match for you."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad to see them continuing that trend of just putting on solid wrestling matches. Rhea said, "Excellent opener. Could you see Fox joining MVP?" It's a possibility.
Yeah.
And the beautiful thing about AEW is everything is a damn possibility.
Isn't that nice?
That's refreshing as hell.
It's so nice.
Anything could be a possibility. Who knows? Possibly, possibly not. We shall see. We shall see. See what we got here. Okay. Yeah, help get these numbers up, guys. I need y'all to really share. It's very important tonight. Also, again, guys, if y'all want to support with a donation, Cash App, Streamlabs link, or Super Chats are all available. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Get this stream popping, okay? Appreciate you. All right, next up, we got, honestly, the most improved player, Harley Cameron, going against the born-again Kris Statlander. And I tell you what, man, I am so proud of Harley Cameron. I think I was the beginning of it. I did the interview with her. Now she's good. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna take the motherfucking credit there. Nah, Harley, it's all love. You know it's all love. I tell you what, man. She's gonna start getting so over with the crowd that Tony Khan is not gonna have a choice but to push her.
Yeah, and flip her baby.
Like, when it comes to doing what she does, Tony, I don't know if you're trying to cool her off. I don't think you are. You know, you're not WWE. You don't try to cool off organically hot acts. Not as much as WWE drones accuse you of doing. But yeah, Tony, it's gonna get to a point where you're gonna have to do something with her. And I'm gonna say something that's a little bit bold. I think her overness and her character work is gonna surpass Chelsea Green by the end of this year. Easily.
Wow.
Easily.
Wow.
I think, matter of fact, I'm gonna go a step further. I think her in-ring work is gonna surpass Chelsea Green's by the end of this year.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw the seats tonight.
Yeah, I'm going there.
Yeah.
If she keeps getting reps at the rate that she's getting them, she's gonna surpass Chelsea Green by the end of this year in popularity. But hold on, I didn't get a match result. I'm so sorry. But Kris Statlander ended up winning the match, ladies and gentlemen. And she demanded a mic and called out Camille, and they announced that match for 2 weeks from now at the Fright Night Dynamite. Sign me up.
Can't wait. Cannot wait. Cannot wait.
Oh, and by the way, I got a statistic, a free statistic before you go, Werner. Harley Cameron has only wrestled 17 matches in AEW.
I got a statistic for you too. She's only been wrestling for 2 years.
There it is. All she needed was the reps.
Yeah. She started at 28 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Her coaches were Sean Spears and Tyler Breeze. To think she overcame that detriment to her career to be this good.
That's fucked up, but I agree.
But it's great to see that people can understand wrestling and go out like they did tonight and have a great match. Unlike some people who have been wrestling for over 4 years.
Talk.
I mean, and then has to be a cancer in the locker room, Britt Baker. I'm excited. The reversals in this match from Harley tonight were just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, were they perfect? No.
Mm-mm.
But again, She's working on it. She's getting there. She's getting reps. You know what this reminds me of? Sky Blue early on getting reps before she got hurt, getting all of her reps in, getting better, and all that. I'm enjoying the hell out of this push. I hope she gets more, and I hope Soraya's okay.
I see Harley Cameron. Boy, I'm on bold take mode tonight. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it. I see Harley Cameron actually going further than Sky Booty. You know why? Because when that camera is on her and that microphone is in front of her, she can deliver.
Yeah,
Not
that's
to
true.
say Sky didn't get better at promos. That's not what I'm saying at all. Harley just has an intangible in front of the camera and in front of those lights that, can I be honest, a majority of women's wrestlers just don't have. Even though when most women's wrestlers tell you not to sexualize them, that is the only reason why most people even care about some of them. And they know, and they know it. Otherwise, why do you have an OnlyFans? Why do you have a Patreon? Why? You see where I'm going with this?
Mm-hmm.
You see where I'm going with this? Harley Cameron, while having some very nice titties, does not need to sell her titties to you. You know why? Because Harley Cameron is going to make you laugh. Harley Cameron is going to make you go, wow, she's really talented. She really has a feel for the microphone. A lot of these women in wrestling don't have that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Anna Booty, you better hope Harley Cameron gets injured or regresses because she gonna lap you real soon too.
Yeah.
But you know why this is good? It's going to make those women competitive and want to become better.
Mm-hmm.
I know some of those women backstage are probably real jealous of Harley right now because every little scruple of time she gets on the mic or in the ring, she's making the most of it.
Mm-hmm.
So Anna, Sky, y'all gonna really have to step up. Julia, when you come back, you gonna have to step up. Because it's something I see in Harley Cameron that I don't think y'all are seeing just yet. Every match that I've seen her in so far, it's like you can see her putting the pieces of the damn puzzle together. This match was reversals.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, ladies of AEW, stop worrying about your goddamn social media and get your ass in that ring and start training and get in front of a microphone or a mirror and start training.
Mm-hmm.
Because if Harley Cameron keeps getting the reps that she's getting, she's going to lap all you. All you girls, she going to lap all of y'all. Watch what I say. Watch what I say. Mark my words.
That journalism degree is really coming in handy for her.
Straight up. She going to lap all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian Carpenter came through with the 5 smackaroos on the super chat saying, thanks for the Saturday show. Hey, appreciate it, man. You know, we do this for the love of the game from time to time. You know what I mean? And by the way, 1 donation away from Church. So y'all can make this happen. Let's make it happen. Let's see a big donation come through now. And if not, every donation is still just as good. That I'm starting to become a fan of Harley. She has improved in the ring and her gimmick is so great. It fits her. Said her character work is getting so good. Said, and you could keep her heel. It worked well tonight. Said, I might be there. Said, Queen Aminata deserves a lot more TV time than Harley. She's a lot better. In ring, yes.
Yes. Mic work, though. Mm-mm.
Harley
Gotta have both.
Harley Cameron has something that Queen Aminata does not, and that's camera presence. You cannot teach camera presence. Now, Queen Aminata has presence, but she doesn't have what I like to call camera presence. Camera presence and presence are 2 different things. When you see Queen Aminata in real life, it's like, oh, like you go, oh, she's impressive. Look at her. Look at her skin. She just like, she jumps out at you when you see her in real life. But on the camera, does she? Maybe she needs a more extravagant entrance. I don't know.
Yeah.
But as of right now, she doesn't have the camera presence that Harley Cameron has. She doesn't. Said, she to Jethro said, I thought Hologram is going to be a hologram like the Tupac hologram, but it's okay. He's cool. Shouts out to the Tupac hologram.
There we go.
That was actually pretty epic, to be honest. That are like some people who have been wrestling forever and had to be carried. See what we got. Said Harley is more beautiful than Chelsea. Wow. What? Oh, man. I'm going to keep it $1.50. If you tossed Harley Cameron and Chelsea Green in a room with me and was like, you got to pick one. I'm not going to be like these losers. I'm not going to be like these losers that grew up an only child that all they said, Bills, I'm going to have, but no, pick one, dickhead. I like him a little frisky, so I would probably go Harley. I'd probably go Harley. I like him a little frisky. Not frisky in the sense of like argumentative and bitchy. I mean like frisky, like you might be having sex with and the bitch might just bite you out of nowhere or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, yeah, like like real frisky. I was trying not to laugh.
Allegedly.
I was trying not to laugh. I didn't say nothing.
Allegedly.
So I've heard. Ricky said, I'll take Chelsea Green. I think some of y'all are just attracted to like that traditional like Baywatch type of beauty. Like Chelsea Green is fucking gorgeous. I think Chelsea Green is very beautiful. Most Canadian white women look better than American white women. Hands down. Like in this order. Canadian white women, Swedish white women, American white women, every other white woman. You could just rank them however you want after that. Yeah, Canadian white women are elite. They are absolutely insane. I know that from going to Toronto. They are absolutely insane. It is ridiculous how good Canadian white women look. It is ridiculous. I cannot put my finger on why they look the way they do, but they just look that way. I would take Chelsea Green if Harley Cameron wasn't available, though. Don't get that twisted. If Harley Cameron wasn't available and they were like, well, we got this Chelsea Green, I'd be like, sure. Fuck it. I'll take it. You know? Fernando said Trish is the perfect example. Yeah, Trish, Prime Pam Anderson. Yeah, yep. Like, dude, it's something about them Canadian white women, bro. They just different, dog. I don't know what it is. That it's the free health insurance. It's not really free. It's not really free.
No.
You should look into that when you get the chance. That's a misconception about Canada.
Oh, Canada.
And Canada, in a lot of, ways, is ran way more poorly than the United States, believe it or not. That's something else I bet you didn't know. So I wouldn't be so quick to praise Canada. Is Margot Robbie Canadian? Wouldn't surprise me if she was.
No, she's Australian.
Right. Yeah, fucking name's Margot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Said, I'm from Canada. I love it. Said, light bills in $1,500 a month. Yeah, man, Canada, they ain't got it as figured out as y'all think. I'm just going to put that out there right now. They don't got it as figured out as y'all think. Some of y'all might be thinking they got it all sorted. I would hold off on that one there, sport. Okay?
But it is fun to watch them, shit talk each other in the House of Commons.
Yeah. Okay. Warner,
that's the only thing that I enjoy about foreign politics. They just stand like in a fighting stance and just start yelling at each other. It's great. We don't get that here. We just stand in like a circle and like, this person's a meanie. Oh, that's not nice.
Y'all peep how the most Werner can talk on this show is when it's about boring ass politics. Just want to make sure y'all notice that. Just want to make sure everybody in the comment section took their notes. Okay? All right, moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on. We got the premier athletes going against I See Nothing in Them Garcia and Private Party.
Oh.
Daniel Garcia, you overdoing it, my guy. Daniel Garcia came out there in an AEW tank top or sleeveless shirt, whatever you want to call it. And the first thing that I said to myself was, bro, we get it. We get it. You're one of Tony Khan's favorites. You fly the AEW flag proudly because it's the only flag that'll claim you.
Mm-hmm.
We get it. We get it. Daniel Garcia, I promise on everything that I love on this planet, we get it.
Mm-hmm.
We get it, dog. We get it. I'm going to say it again. We get it. We do not need the additional medicinals. We don't need nothing else, my good sir. Daniel Garcia, we know a gigantic push is coming for you. We get it. We know
Are we happy with it? No.
We know we have to brace ourselves. Okay. Now you're just going overboard. I swear when I saw him come out there with that AEW shirt, I said, oh, God. It's like he's taunting us.
Right?
I'm here for more years, motherfucker, and I'm gonna get a push. I'm here for more years, motherfucker, and I'm gonna get a push. That's what I swear. That's the energy he had when he came out there.
No, I agree.
I was like, oh, dude, we know. We know. Daniel Garcia, we know.
I feel like this hurt the angle. Him wearing it, because I feel like it's just too soon.
Well, it don't matter, because he's gonna get a push. 4 more years, motherfucker. That's his energy. It's like he's on troll mode now. Let me go overboard with it so you know I'm getting a push. I promise we know. If y'all still in here, man, drop a 1 in the comment section, man. Go ahead and drop a 1 in the comment section. Let's get into this match. Pause on this one in advance. Tony Nese pounced on Zay as soon as the bell rang to take control. Oh. The Premier Athletes corner him for some double team offense before he used his agility to hit a combo, wrist lock, and head scissor takeover on Tony Nese and Daivari at the same time. Isaiah Cassidy was legal for a long time and took a lot of the damage before he was finally able to tag in a partner. Stokely Hathaway watched from the ramp. He almost melted under the lights because he is a milk dud. As Daniel Garcia helped his team take over. Private Party was able to secure the victory with the gin and juice on Werner's favorite, Josh Woods. It was a solid trios bout, guys. It was solid, and it had some decent little moments, but 4 more years, motherfucker. I'm going to get a giant push. Ruined this for me in a way. And Private Party, I'm going to tell y'all something that y'all might not want to hear. Y'all might have to stop doing silly string.
Yeah.
Y'all do it too slow now. Year 1, year 2, y'all did it with a certain type of like speed and pace that made it look real-ish. But now y'all do it way too slow. So I would just find a new finisher. I would just find not new finisher, signature. I'm sorry. I would find a new signature. It just, y'all set it up way too slow. But yeah, again, all I gathered, 4 more years, motherfucker. I'm going to get a giant push. That's all I gathered from fucking Daniel Garcia in this match. But go ahead, sir. Give your thoughts on this match.
I feel like this is another Orange Cassidy bit where it's tethering Daniel Garcia to a hot act.
Mm-hmm.
He just got Private Party out again, and now we have to see this.
Yep.
Oh, I wish Josh Woods would get a push. I mean, stop tethering him to Tony Nese and Ari Daivari. Give him something to do. So frustrating. I thought this was a decent match. I didn't think it was great, but it moved story. I think that's the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where else you could go other than 4 more years of I'm going to get a big push.
All right, Werner, pretend that this segment involved the GOP and Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, shit.
God damn, dude. It wasn't even 15 damn seconds. Lord. Gonna get a giant push. All right, guys. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. All right. Let me see what we got. Said orange. We ain't there yet. So what's the point of this match? Oh, yeah, Tony Khan has a... But damn, we ain't even got there yet. Slow down. Jeez Louise. Oh, my God. Okay. Shit.
Oh, my God.
We do a Saturday stream and y'all want to rush us?
Jesus.
Fuck. It's next. All right. Damn. Relax. All right. Shit. Orange Cassidy. Oh, God. Orange Cassidy going against Bulk Bronson, ladies and gentlemen. Orange Cassidy started this match with Bulk, but these motherfuckers talking about titties and shit. Like, Bulk Bronson by knocking Jack Jameson off the apron with Orange Punch before he beat Bronson with the same move in about 20 seconds. Tony, I promise to God, no matter how much you try, I will never take Orange Cassidy seriously as a competitor. No matter how much you try. No matter how many
it's
big
never
men,
going to happen.
No matter how many big men you put him over, pause. I will never take him seriously. No matter how much you try to flesh out his character, and it was a shelf life for this act, and the shelf life was reached 4 years ago. Give your thoughts on this fucking 20-second clusterfuck.
At least Orange didn't suck another man's titty. Because I think you and I would just be going nuclear at this point.
Are we counting our blessings right now?
We are.
Fox Sports, motherfucker, what?
We are.
I ain't know where you was going with that. I was like, okay.
Okay, so here, what was the reason? What was the reason for this match? No story, no nothing. Here's where Jones can point and go, hey, there's no story. They're throwing just people together randomly and just having them fight. Yes.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't be wrong here.
Yeah, you are correct. Even though it was 5 seconds. But still, you are correct. And we cannot fight you on that. Get Orange Cassidy off fucking TV.
Said, where's my mind shouldn't be used in AEW again. Said, there's no. That does not need to happen. If Tony Khan wants to tank all of the fucking goodwill, if Tony Khan wants to tank every single ounce of goodwill that he has built up in his promotion in 5 years, all at once, he'll put that world title on Orange Cassidy by having him beat Mox.
You know, that little dick sucking segment on Wrestle Dream would make sense then. You should be world champion.
I know you have it. I know. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? Gonorrhea? What does he have? And then Maria said, what if Orange changed his gimmick and became more serious? Could you see yourself warming up to him? No. And I'm going to tell you why. We have this little sample size called Daniel Garcia.
Yep.
They made his character a little more serious. He stopped doing the dance, and guess what? This dude is still getting an undeserved push. And he still comes off like a dork. And Conan actually made a solid point where he was like, the dude just doesn't have the fucking X factor. I can't believe I'm giving Conan fucking props. Conan was like, the dude doesn't have the fucking X factor, but then shouted out Big Bill. And it's weird that I was just saying this. I was literally just saying this. I said if Tony Khan needs to be lining anybody up for a main event run, it should be Big Bill. Okay, cool. You got Daniel Garcia locked up. You didn't put him in how many sink or swim moments and he sunk? How many times do you have to see this dude sink before you realize he's the fucking Titanic? Honestly. Can you see Tony backing up the truck for Orange Cassidy when he's a free agent because you know WWE is going to want? I let him have him.
Yeah, let him have him. That is a gimmick tailor-made for WWE.
That dude would move so much fucking merch and be so over in that goddamn company.
He would outsell John Cena in the first month.
Oh, they love that man over there.
Mm-hmm.
He has a gimmick that fits WWE in a way that I don't think I've ever seen. You want to talk about a right size fit? Boom. Nah, man, I don't want to say, and it's funny because I gave that leeway. I said, well, let me see if, if he gets a more serious character, maybe we'd be able to give it a go. No, after seeing what Tony did with Daniel Garcia, I'm good. If that's somebody becoming more serious, I'm good. No, thank you. If that's a comedy act becoming more serious under Tony Khan, I am good. I am A-okay. With all due respect.
Gotcha, bitch.
I'm just not interested. But let's keep going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep going. Next up, Jamie Hayter was in action against Brooke Havoc. Shouts out to Brooke Havoc. I was about to do some work with her, so salute to Brooke Havoc. I'm going to reach back out to you. We're going to chop up some good game. She's going to be on the come up real soon, ladies and gentlemen. I have a strong feeling that WWE is going to poach her eventually because everybody is, while Delta is kind of similar to Rhea Ripley, Delta has more of a Mad Max kind of energy than Rhea Ripley does. Rhea Ripley is more goth, whereas Delta is more Mad Max. Brooke Havoc actually has the potential to come up to be like the next Rhea Ripley. I'm just letting y'all, I'm giving y'all a heads up. I'm giving y'all a heads up right now so y'all ain't surprised when it happens. See, those are the type of women WWE should be signing if they want to have a successful developmental system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she isn't a former fucking track star at Bama, but guess what? This girl can fucking go. Can I be honest? I don't even think they wanted to sign Roxanne for real. I think they just signed Roxanne to keep her away from AEW.
Yeah.
I don't even think they wanted Roxanne for real. Roxanne isn't the type of wrestler WWE signs. We all know this.
Mm-hmm.
But don't be surprised if Brooke Havoc gets signed by WWE to keep her away from AEW or TNA. Because I'm telling you right now, she's going to be good. Remember I said it. So don't come on here talking about some. That Brooke Havoc girl is really impressive. Motherfucker, I said that already.
Mm-hmm.
But this was a quick match that was over in less than 2 minutes, thanks to a haterade clothesline. Then Penelope Ford. Uh-oh, here comes story time.
No.
Uh-oh.
AEW does not tell stories.
Uh-oh.
Bad.
But Penelope Ford gave a promo directed at Hayter and expressed frustration about being out for 2 years and not being welcomed back the same way Jamie Hayter was. Well, Penelope Ford, if you'd have flashed the camp, never mind. I'm just going to leave that alone. I'm not trying to face no consequences. There it is.
Yeah, because I'm terrified of Kip Sabian.
Duh. If I saw that motherfucker running after me, I'd trip him. I wouldn't even throw hand. I'd just trip him. I'd muff him back to the damn ground. Oh, man. Matty Rinkowski is another one I don't think they really wanted to sign. But they were like, we got to, hey, AEW might be showing some interest in this girl soon. Let's snap her up. Because she was starting to get over as fuck in Mission Pro Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
She was starting to get over as fuck on that Texas indie scene. I'm like dead ass. See, but WWE kind of had that one as a lob. Because again, guys, I told y'all I had a conversation with her in a fucking Portillo's. We shut the bitch down. It was amazing. I had a conversation with her. WWE was where she always wanted to go. To put that in a nutshell, she always, that was an easy one for WWE. All they had to do was call her. And it's sad that a lot of women on the indies think that way because they could do so much more outside of the company, but all they see is WWE. So that's a problem. That is a problem. See what guy said. Yeah, do not sign on the dotted line, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, people still keep doing it.
Let's go to Kyle Fletcher versus Atlantis Jr. Atlantis Jr., I remember seeing it. And funny enough, MLW is going to have another Lucha show here on, I think, November 9th. I'm going to probably end up doing media for that. Atlantis Jr., while not a Rey Mysterio in the ring, if Atlantis Jr. can come up to America, get more reps, maybe find a new character like most luchadors do when they come to America, with the exceptions being like Rey Mysterio, obviously. I think Atlantis Jr. has huge potential. Atlantis Jr. has the ability to where at first when he comes out there and he starts wrestling, the crowd is just kind of like, but by the end of his matches, the crowd is like, go, go, go. They're cheering for him.
Mm-hmm.
That is also another rare trait in professional wrestling. If you can grip the crowd just by wrestling, that is a special trait. Hands down. That is a very special trait. Now, people might say, isn't that just crowd connection? No. If a crowd knows nothing about you and you could go out there and have them cheering your name by the end of the match, that's more than crowd connection. You have something that no one can teach. And Atlantis Jr. has that. Atlantis Jr. has that in spades. And I love the heel-face dynamic in this matchup between him and Kyle Fletcher, because Atlantis got to show that off because you had Kyle Fletcher ripping at his mask and it just, everything worked here. But Atlantis came close to winning with a nice inside cradle, but Kyle Fletcher kicked out and spiked him with a DDT, and he scored the win with a brain buster on the top turnbuckle that looked nasty. I enjoyed this thoroughly, guys. I enjoyed this match thoroughly. I would even say it was a mini cheat code. It was a mini cheat code. And this helps continue to establish Kyle Fletcher as a heel. It really does. Where's the complaints with this one? I can't find one.
No, this was a fantastic match. Now, I wonder, because you were talking about him coming up to America more often. I remember with the whole Sin Cara thing, he had to learn the ropes because the ropes were different. Is that going to be the same thing, an issue for AEW? I know Mortis hasn't had an issue, or Ray Phoenix, but everyone's different.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anything that would say that.
Okay.
Ray Phoenix actually struggled with it more than Atlantis Jr. does.
Okay.
No, I don't see it. And you know what's cool about Atlantis' style? It's like a mixture of mat-based with lucha and even like a little bit of, how would I say this? A little bit of strong style, a little bit of lucha, but mostly mat-based. He's not a predominantly lucha wrestler, which is also rare. So I don't know. I don't know, but I think he could benefit. You know how we say some people could benefit from going to Japan? I think Atlantis could benefit from working more in America. I really do.
Yeah, no, I agree. I wonder if he was an amateur down in Mexico when he was a kid.
Maybe. Spencer Williams. I don't know if you're a new commenter, but shouts out to you. With the exactly, yeah, man. You gotta have these traits. If you don't have these traits, I'm telling you, you will never connect with the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Spencer Williams said Atlantis Jr. is the best, no doubt. Yeah, man, I saw him at that MLW event, and again, I'm probably gonna work media for the one that's coming here. I'm telling you, I don't know how he does it. It's really impressive. He just has a baby face charm in that ring that just, again, I watched him come out to no pop at MLW. Like, no pop. His dad came out to a huge pop. But, like, he came out to no pop whatsoever. And by the end of his match, people were chanting for him. How can you knock that?
Right.
Say Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero benefited big time wrestling in America. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Said Commander, Vikingo, Dralistico, Hologram having had issues with the ropes. I thought Hologram was going to struggle out of all the ones you named.
Yeah.
Out of all the ones you named, I definitely thought Hologram was going to struggle. And yeah, Cal Fletcher is getting that heel heat. And good.
Yeah.
But let's keep going, ladies and gentlemen. House of Black taking on Jabez. And they obviously picked up the win with relative ease. Nothing to see here, kids. Now we got LFI going against Outrunners, which consisted of
I have one. Is Tony trying to book the House of Black like the Undertaker? Like using them sparingly?
I don't see that.
Like they're more of an attraction than they are, roster people.
I think it's harder to do creative for the House of Black than it is anybody else. And I think Tony has been trying to buy time, for Julia to come back. And Julia's about to come back, thankfully.
Right.
So I think Tony Khan has kind of just been buying time with them. And I was going to bring up something, so just hold tight. Because I was going to definitely bring up something that I think is about to happen. And I don't think anyone is thinking about it. I really don't. But Roosh and the Beast
fucking
Boys.
Rush.
Well, I heard the ring announcer say Roosh, so that's what I'm going
It's
with.
Rush.
That's what I'm going with. I'm going with what the ring announcer said.
We're in America. It's Rush.
Well, he's from Mexico and it's Roosh.
Well, we're in America, and it's Rush.
Spell America, Werner.
America.
He knew how to spell that. Now watch this. Spell Philippines.
Shut the fuck up.
Exactly. Don't tread on me.
Phlegm.
Fuck out of here. God damn, when that background falls out, it is a Confederate flag behind you.
Oh, shut up. That is not true.
That is so true.
That is not true at all.
All right. But Roosh and the Beast Mortos going against the Flavor of the Month runners. Because I'm sorry, that's all they are. If anybody likes the Outrunners, I'm not trying to shit on your parade, but we've seen this before. We've been watching wrestling long enough to know what this is. Tony Khan is going to push them. Up until a certain point, they're going to get so many wins that they don't deserve, and then the crowd is just going to stop cheering for them, just like they did with the Acclaimed. Y'all got to stop falling for these fucking internet gimmicks, dude. Like, honestly, they have shelf lives.
Gotcha, bitch.
Y'all got to stop. See, but at least this is the credit I'll give the Outrunners. At least unlike the Acclaimed, well, Anthony Bones can wrestle, but you get my point. At least the Outrunners can wrestle. I'll give them that. But, dude, y'all got to stop falling for these flavors of the month, bro. But the Beast Mortos and Magnum started off charging at each other like bulls. After a leapfrog, Magnum took him down with a dropkick. Floyd and El Toro Blanco had a nice exchange of chops. The Outrunners were over with the crowd, but that didn't help them avoid interference from Jalistico. He was trying to toss like the string or whatever, and he just missed the ring completely. Was that on purpose?
I think so.
That was weird. That was really weird, okay? But Roosh was able to win thanks to some help from Jalistico, but they weren't done there. The LFI attacked the Outrunners until Footer make the save. And by Footer, I mean FTR, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm going to spin the block on the House of Black. I think what they are getting built up for, y'all not even thinking about. I swear, I think nobody is thinking about this. They are definitely building up for a trios match with the BCC. I would even go as far as to say I think they're building up for a trio series with the BCC.
Like a best of 7?
Because we haven't seen a best of 7 in AEW since the Young Bucks versus was the Young Bucks? Who was it?
Young Bucks and Kenny.
Yeah. And they were trios. Yeah, right. Okay, I was right.
Yeah.
All right, I was right.
Yeah, versus Death Triangle.
Yeah.
Which
and the story is kind of sort of there.
Right.
So I don't think y'all paying, and I think this is going to play into that AEW versus the BCC angle. I think this feud is going to be what turns House of Black babyface. Whether they win or lose the feud, I think this is going to be the feud that turns them babyface.
Okay.
And I think Julia Hart is going to be the great equalizer, and I think that is going to be Marina Shafir's first feud as a competitor since she joined the BCC. I think that's the angle they're going for. I could be wrong, but I think that's what they're going for.
Tall order for Julia.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I think that's what they're going for, and I don't think anybody is catching on to that. Shifty Combo said it's for the kids. The Outrunners?
Yeah.
Would kids get an 80s gimmick?
No, I don't think so.
Like, no, I'm not trying to troll you. I'm like asking seriously. Like, would that be a gimmick the kids would get? That kind of sound like that 08, 09 WWE excuse where the WWE drones would be like, it's for the kids, shut up. And then everything on the product was like that, and you were just like, what's for the kids and what's not? Like, a line has to be drawn at a certain point. Like, what's for the kids and what's not?
And then we debunked that by saying mainly people over the age of 50 watch it.
Right. And yes, when you mess with the bull, you get the Tommy Hitman Hearns. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's how that works. That is how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, if they brought Tommy Hearns, I swear to God. Gee, I would be a fan of AEW for the rest of my damn life if they did that. I would be in tears. I would not recover from that. I'm just going to let y'all know I'd be in the hospital. That'd be the funniest shit I've ever seen. As soon as he's about to say it, you just see Tommy Hearns walking the camera. Oh, that'd be, oh my God. I'd lose it. But like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang, support with a super chat, hit the Streamlabs link or the Cash App. Every bit of support matters, ladies and gentlemen. So come on through. All right.
That'd be the funniest troll Tony ever did.
Oh, it'd be absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
I think that would be that. I don't know. I think laughter has never been described like this. I would viciously laugh. Like, I would actually laugh so hard that I think something would happen to my body. Bud said House of Black versus BCC would be fire. Yeah, I think that's what they're going for. And I think the end game with that would be House of Black beating them for the trios belts.
Right.
Said too
and
many,
that'd be a great feud for a Collision.
Said too many gang wars going on right now. Is it though? Because I feel like if the House of Black win those trios titles, the LFI feud is right there. So like, I feel like this is setting up for the future more than anything. Go ahead.
Right. And what other gang wars are there?
Right.
That's what I'm confused about, because really the only gang that's, attacking people right now is the BCC.
So Shifty Combo is just relegating it to saying the kids love bright colors.
That doesn't get over a gimmick, though.
No, and I understand why Shifty Combo is saying this, because I get it. But adults
This is a
like
Keith's burner account?
But adults like bright colors too, though. So like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's I don't know. It's an argument that kind of runs into a wall no matter which direction you go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see it, but like, it was more grown men cheering for Cena than it was kids at a certain point. Like, and I think those men are weirdos, by the way. But like, I don't know. I think that's more WWE logic than it is AEW logic. Like, WWE vomits colors at you. AEW does not. So I don't know. I don't know. And look, I'm not subscribing to what you're into, man. Talk about the kid, and there ain't no kid in me. Oh. No, I'm fucking with you. Said AEW's putting more factions together for sure now. Yeah, and I brought this up. This is something they should have actually been done. Respectfully. What you looking confused for, man? You good?
Am I dropping frames?
You did at one point, but you all right now?
Okay.
All right, man.
Well, my screens all went like, oh, snap, you don't have internet. And I'm like, but I'm still talking to you. Everything's fine.
Thunder Rosa gave an interview backstage. Thunder Rosa.
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 Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa.
She gave an interview backstage, Thunder Rosa did.
Mm-hmm.
And she ended up clocking Harley Cameron. And Harley Cameron is talking about the wrath that she is about to lay amongst all of the women that face her and whatever she said. It works when she does it.
Yes.
All
Against Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa, absolutely.
Thunder Rosa.
It is what it is. It is what it is. We live in a Thunder Rosa kind of world.
That's right.
Ain't that right, Catherine? We live in a Thunder Rosa kind of world.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't. We tried to do something about it. We couldn't.
Nope.
Next up, speaking of the BCC, we got them going against Top Flight. And yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and give credit where credit is due. Top Flight actually worked like a main event little trio here for the first time. Honestly, I've never seen them work like this. You could tell that they wanted to step their game up for this match. Let me tell you something. The BCC is doing something that I don't see any other faction in pro wrestling doing right now. They're working like they're better than everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what a dominant faction should do. We haven't seen this in a long time, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't think we've seen this since there was this club in Japan.
I heard they fire bullets.
They do fire bullets.
Oh, look at that.
But I mean, they've fallen off because they really don't have anyone there anymore.
Yeah, and a Prince guy wanted to go chase the bag in WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then some phenomenal person wanted to do the same thing.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Okay. But yeah, no, they work like they're better than their opponents, and that's what a dominant faction is supposed to do. But Pac ended up getting a win for his team with a jumping tombstone pile driver that looked stiff. The match was over in about 10 minutes or so. But they got a lot in, ladies and gentlemen. And Mox came out as BCC continued attacking their fallen opponents. Leo Rush and Layla Gray tried to help, but were taken out too. The Dork Order ran down to the ring, but were quickly beaten up. And Moxley told the ref to get back in the ring because they were going to defend the titles against the Dork Order too. And I was like, oh, shit, okay. All right. So
Double pay tonight.
So Alex Reynolds tapped out to a sharpshooter from Claudio, and I was like, well, damn.
Yeah.
Dominant faction. All right.
Yes.
I love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. Bryce Remsburg, you need to calm down, bro. You get way too animated sometimes, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Calm your ass down.
It's like his ADHD kicks in.
Yeah. But Thunder Rosa was there to calm everything down.
That's true. Thunder Rosa.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Thunder Rosa rules the world.
Kind of want to see Thunder versus Marina now. That's going to be a match.
Do you?
Thunder Rosa versus Marina Shafir is going to be a match. That's going to be a hard-hitting match.
I don't disagree with that sentiment, my good sir. But guys, we are going to switch over to Battle of the Belts 12.
12.
We got Okada going against Kyle O'Reilly's Auto Parts. And I like the limb targeting in this match from Kyle O'Reilly. But I'm going to say something that I don't think anybody else has said out here. They need to go back to the drawing board with Okada.
Yes.
But remember, guys, we don't criticize AEW.
No, we don't.
They need to go back to the drawing board with Okada, figure out what they want to do with him, and actually stick to it. I had a little bit of concern about him coming over to the US and seeing how that Rainmaker gimmick would translate. Because remember, I said this. I said Okada had became the Japanese John Cena. 5 moves of doom. He wins. Coin flip. No, I'm playing.
Yep.
That's what he became over in Japan. And now you kind of see him in the US just playing his greatest hits. And it's not working.
And he's being treated like an attraction when most of the United States audience doesn't know who he is.
Right. So they're going to have to go back to the drawing board with Okada and figure something out, because I don't know, man. It's not hitting, bro. But I did like the limb targeting in this matchup. It was good to see that happening in this match. But yeah, I don't know, man. But Okada picked up the win with a Rainmaker. Yeah.
Would it have been bad if Kyle got it to a draw?
No.
Would that have hurt Okada at all?
No.
So why not do that? You haven't done that with that title. It doesn't hurt Okada. You get a return match out of it down the road somewhere. It doesn't have to be like next week or anything. You could shoot it out a couple months.
Tony Khan is trying to book an Americanized version of the New Japan Rainmaker gimmick, and it's just not working.
It's failing.
It's not fucking working. Him saying bitch all the time, it's funny every now and again, but if you're going to make him an attraction, go all the way with it.
Right.
Only have him show up to defend that title. Really make him an attraction. Just even having him, we get it. You have a fucking motorcycle. But just even having him just show up and do all the bitch and all that stuff, it's taken away from his, oh God, why did WWE fans have to ruin this word? But it's taken away from his aura. It is. It really is. So, that's where I'm at with Okada. Just,
yeah. I mean, we're practically a month away from the Continental Classic. I guess he's going to hold it until then.
And I thought the match was okay. I don't want that to get lost in translation. I thought the match was okay. But yeah, I just want to see Okada just.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you there.
It could just be so much better. It could just be so much better. That's all I got, y'all.
And Tony better load up that Continental Classic again.
Yeah. And World's End needs to be better this year.
Yes.
I get it. It was your first time doing the pay-per-view. I understand. But, yeah, nah, bro. You talking about a pay-per-view that broke your pay-per-view streak. Tony Khan, you should want to make that up this year.
Yep.
Straight up.
Especially with on the streak you've been on.
Yeah. Brian Cage and Lance Archer had their first match as a tag team this week against John Cruz and Jack Cartwheel. And they picked up a squash victory. Go ahead. Looks like you got something you want to say about it.
What the fuck was the point of this?
I have no clue.
It's supposed to be title matches, not random tag matches with a champion, with a TV champion. What the fuck was this?
And what does this do for Brian Cage or Lance
nothing.
Archer? Like, it's a nothing burger. It's a nothing burger. I'm not going to
But at least Thunder Rosa was there.
Oh, Thunder Rosa was there to keep everything calm.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. But then the main event of Battle of the Belts would see Mariah May making Hannah J get on her knees, apparently.
Yeah.
They went back and forth, so it never felt like either one of them were dominating throughout this match. And the Booty looked especially aggressive in some of her strikes. And the Booty aggressive.
I'm like, goddamn, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch.
That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
Would seem to come after her recent stint in Japan. She's a little more aggressive. Aggressive Anna J. I'm just going to say that again.
Mm-hmm.
Glad everybody understands. This wasn't a show-stopping performance by any means, guys. But it was solid. Again, these ladies went out here and did a good job. And in a somewhat surprising outcome, Anna Booty pinned Mariah May and earned a title shot on Dynamite in 2 weeks on Halloween Eve. So we got 2 matchups announced for that card. I think 2 or 3.
2.
So we got Swerve versus who's Swerve going against?
No, she's on Collision. They're not doing that on Dynamite.
No, I said Swerve.
Oh.
Swerve is going. Who is Swerve? Is Swerve going against Shelton Benjamin on that show? Who is Swerve going against on that show? Is it Shelton Benjamin? I know Shelton Benjamin has a match against Sammy Guevara on Wednesday.
Yes. And then he's facing Swerve on Halloween
Dynamite.
Eve.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I feel like it was one more match announced. Yeah, Kris Statlander versus Camille. So it is 3.
Yes.
Kris Statlander versus Camille was announced for Fright Night Dynamite. That card is looking loaded, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Anna Booty versus Mariah May. So look, guys, that card, 3 match loaded. See, Tony, this is what happens when you book your matches weeks in advance.
Yes.
You can load cards up.
Yes.
Man, look.
Gotcha, bitch.
I tell you what. Anna Booty is improving. I give her credit where credit's due. Anna Booty is improving.
Mm-hmm.
Mariah May, I don't know if she's phoning it in now in the ring or if she's just kind of just like, I'm going to phone it in until my next big program comes along. But I don't like the effort I'm seeing out of Mariah May since she won that belt. It's kind of giving off that whole thing where it's like you give a woman too much too soon and she just stops respecting you.
Yeah.
It's kind of that type of energy. And I love Mariah May. I think she's immensely talented. But since she's won that belt, she's just kind of been floating like a blimp in the sky. Hopefully she steps it up and she doesn't have Randy Orton syndrome, but we'll see. But let's go to ratings for both shows. Obviously, we're going to separate the two. Collision, I give 8 down the middle. Well, not down the middle because it's 8, but a flat 8. And then I'm going to give Battle of the Belts a 6. Moment of the night on Collision. You know what? Moment of the night on Collision. I'm going to give it to the BCC actually getting in that ring and working like a dominant faction. That cannot be understated how important that is when building a faction. Moment of the night on Battle of the Belts. God damn. They didn't give me much to choose from.
No.
I guess I'll go with Anna Booty's progression. I guess I'll just go with that. And Battle of the Belts was a little bit confusing to me. It was a little bit confusing to me in a way. And Collision I thought was solid overall. But go ahead.
Oh, I'm gonna go 7.8 on Collision. Moment of the night. I'm gonna give it to Harley Cameron and her progression and what she did tonight. I thought she was on top of it tonight. And then Battle of the Belts, 6.5. I mean, I don't know why you have a match that has a title in it, that isn't a tag title, and you're not fighting for a title. Yeah, it's supposed to be Battle of the Belts, but anyways. Moment of the night for that. Anna Jay's progression as well, because I thought, again, she's stepping it up each match she goes into.
Yeah, no doubt. Said Anna Jay beating Mariah clean surprised me. Said 6 Battle of the Belts moment of the night Mox group. Hour and 12 seconds of wrestling on Collision. 38 minutes 9 seconds on Battle of the Belts. Said Collision 8, Battle of the Belts a solid 5. Collision 7, Battle of the Belts 5. 8.2 Collision. Moment of the night Harley. The moment of the night Kris Statlander calling out Camille. That match is gonna be decent. I'm looking forward to that. All right, guys, let's clear the air, man. I kind of brought this up on the last stream, but I'm gonna say it again. What's in the dark always comes to the light. So move the way you want your, how do I say this? Move the way you want your billboard to look, as I like to say. So, like, if you were presenting yourself on a billboard, you'd want the best image possible. You wouldn't want an image of you looking crazy. So, yeah. Don't move crazy out here and you won't have nothing crazy go up on your life billboard, man. And that's why I want to clear the air on.
I got nothing tonight.
Cool. All right, y'all. Well, drop some ones on the way out. Drop some ones on the way out like it's a damn strip club, man. Drop some ones on the way out. Because therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his ass. So, sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, just your boy, Mr. Starkson.
The beat of hope worldwide, the messiah of semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you tomorrow.